Good morning. It's Thursday, September 21st, and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky delivered a dramatic speech at the UN General Assembly on Tuesday, and he was asking for a united global front against the Russian aggression. It was the first in-person address to the Assembly since the Russian 2022 invasion. And Zelensky had many things to say, and he was greeted at the UN with a vigorous applause, an applause of approval when he took the stage. And I think that's very unusual because I'm not sure how well the 192 nations in the UN are stacked up. I'm not considered the UN a worthwhile organization. They have not done enough for the world peace situation. It's a conflict at the UN as to who belongs to what and what is the right for people. And remember, in the world there are only 40 democracies or something, 192 countries and 40 or so democracies. And so many of these countries in the UN are totalitarian states. And so I don't know how those states feel about the Ukrainian war and about Russia's actions. But nevertheless, Zelensky got up in front of the UN and made a terrific speech by all accord. But there's an interesting thing that occurred in the entire thing. When Zelensky followed the UN speech with an appearance on CNN and urged the former president, Donald Trump, to share his supposed peace plans. Now, Trump, the front-runner, of course, that we all know he's the front-runner in the Republican presidential nomination, has claimed that he would be able to cut a deal with Zelensky and Russian President Vladimir Putin to end the war in Ukraine within 24 hours. Now, we know Trump's history. The man has 33,000 recorded lies on record. So why would anybody believe that he has a solution to the Ukrainian war? I don't believe that Putin would really listen to Trump. I think if Putin has any relationship with Trump, it's a phony relationship. He's just leading him along to keep whatever reasons Putin has under his brain. And of course, Trump takes great pride in the fact that he talks to guys like Kim in North Korea and Putin, dictator-type people. Those are his people, strong men in his mind. So do you think that Trump really has a full set of peace plans? I don't think so. I don't think he's capable of putting together a set of peace plans. From what I can see and what I've seen of Trump in his whole presidency is he's alone. People do what he tells them to do or they get fired. He doesn't listen to people. He hasn't been around long enough to strike a real intelligent solution to anything. Things that come into his mind, as he says, and he doesn't think about it. He just moves ahead and has some crazy ideas about lots of different things. So why would Zelensky ask him and put him on the spot to deliver peace plans? Does he really think that Trump has peace plans? Is Trump capable of understanding how to make peace with people? No, he's a one-track guy. He's the boss. You don't do what he does, he fires you. So why would anybody believe that he has peace plans? I'd like to know what his peace plans are. Has he given an inkling of what he would do? No, he has peace plans. He makes statements. Meanwhile, he's got 4 major indictments, 97 pieces in those indictments. Does he have time to think about Russian peace plans? Maybe that takes his mind off his other problems. But the man is a danger to society. He's not a rational human being. And he's an old man. Let us not forget that. He's almost 80 years old. And he's been through an awful lot in his life. Most of it crooked. But in any event, I doubt that we'll ever see or hear these supposed peace plans. It's just another one of his impetuous statements that come out of thin air. And I will bet you $100 that he hasn't written one word down about his peace plans, because he's incapable of writing. He's not capable of writing up a logical peace plan, something that people could sit down and work over, 20 or 30 pages maybe. I don't think he's written anything in his whole life that was worth reading. So I think Zelensky's taken it upon himself to put Trump on the spot. Will Trump deliver? No. Will his excuse be he has too many problems to deal with a simple thing like a war in the Ukraine? I'm thinking that he's been looking for an excuse if he really gets put up against the wall to say, put up or shut up, Donald. You think that'll ever happen? It's amazing to me that he continues to be the front runner in the 2024 Republican presidential nomination situation. Just shows you how badly this country is right now. The bad shape that we're in, we can't get together and compromise on anything. And it's partially related to the fact that he was president. The split started when Obama was elected, but Trump continued and made the split in this nation much, much wider. So why? Why has Zelensky put him on the spot? Maybe that's his plan. Put Trump on the spot. Let him put up or shut up. It'll be an interesting thing if Donald Trump ever steps forward with his peace plan. If I think about this, I would recognize the fact that Zelensky has nothing to lose. He puts Donald on the spot, he gets publicity, etc., things that he needs to fight this battle. So why not put Trump on the spot? That's a good idea, I think. I think Zelensky's doing the world a favor by putting him on the spot, because maybe people will recognize the fact that Donald Trump is full of crap. Because I'm sure it'll be something ridiculous that has no possibility of ever being executed, let alone winning. So I leave you with that this morning. Trump's peace plan, a ridiculous thought. Bye.